Hey guys, Kyle here with Howie's Lawn Care, guys, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how to grow your small lawn care business to a six-figure business in 2 years. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so this video is for that new beginner into the lawn care industry. They're looking to just start mowing a few lawns and maybe hopefully get a run at making this into a business. Okay, now these prices for these marketing tips are from free to around they go up, I'll just say that. They'll all go up in price, and depending on which things you get, you can buy more quantities, and obviously the price will continue to go up. But guys, these are 4 proven tips that I've used in my lawn care business from year 1 to year 2 of how I grew it from a 0 to a 6-figure business in just 2 years. First thing, guys, the best thing any business should ever have is a presence on Facebook. Okay, Facebook is really great for helping getting your business out there. You can subscribe to local community pages that you service in and start pushing your page through those of the work you've done. Okay, that's what I started out doing, was Facebook. Another one is Google as well. I don't do too much on Google. I have tried on Google before, but in my area I just don't think it's worked out as well for me as I would like. We're going to keep trying it because maybe we're just not putting the right things out there to help that grow. But on the Facebook side, it's completely free, okay? You don't have to really pay any money for anything on Facebook unless you want to boost a post or show an ad. And then that will obviously, they'll charge you depending on how many days you want it to run for and how many people you want to reach. A basic thing I've always done was around $20 to $25 a post for a 3 to 4 day span. And that'll reach, I think, around 2,000 people that I have targeted in that post. So guys, Facebook is #1 the best way to go for a new business and for any business in general. This is year 3 for us, and we've grown so much in our business, and I still post on Facebook every week. I always try to get at least 1 post out there just so people can keep seeing us and recognizing us and getting more familiar with our business. Now guys, #2, this is the second tip. This is price-wise next up from Facebook. Now this is yard signs, right? Okay, now this is very basic. Shows Howie's Lawn Care phone number, and then if they get really close they can see the services, but you can basically tell what we do off the name, which is Howie's Lawn Care. Okay, and that is on here. The services that are listed on here is mowing, trimming, edging, mulch, planting, and aerations. Okay, now these I buy about 25 at a time. I have these version, and then I have recently ordered another set of 4 aerations, and they're only, it says it's just aeration and overseeding with the number. Okay, it's super simple, straight to the point, and they're big, so the customers driving by, or future customers driving by, will see the signs and they'll know exactly, you know, if they're looking for that service, they'll know exactly who to call. Okay, now these, we've gotten a little bit of business, okay, probably less than, well, a lot less than what we've done for Facebook. This is the first year we're actually doing yard signs, and pretty much what we do is we go to corner lots, anywhere where a lot of people drive by, we put these up, okay? I've taken all mine down because business just isn't really, for our service industry, isn't really there right now. It's just that time of the year, guys. It's August, you know, it's late into the season, and people aren't really worried about getting their mulching done, getting their yard mowed. Most likely they've already had a provider. They're not looking for things to get planted or aerations right now because it's just not that time. But these are great. I've gotten probably about 10 customers off just these in the first about 2-3 months. That's not bad. I only have 25 of these, and it cost me around $100 and some, and that's off of Uzi Marketing. That's what they charge for these, and like I said, it was about $100 some. But getting 10 customers off of $100 is great because, well, either they were lawn care customers and we were able to still provide for them now, or they were you know, basic maintenance, mulch, pruning, weeding, aerations. You know, they were those one-time customers. So this has definitely paid its dividends for my business this year. Definitely going to keep putting these out, and like I said, I just got aeration and overseeding ones. So come fall, I'm going to go and put a bunch of those up. I got 25 more, and we're gonna put all 25 of them up for sure, because that is a side of the business I'm really wanting to get more into. So guys, like I said, around 125, 150 bucks for 25 yard signs. They're really good. They work great, and I'm looking forward to keep using these for the years to come. All right, guys, so the third item on the list, now this is another one of those things where it depends on how much you buy, okay? And that is something, this has been very good for our business. It really helped us scale when I didn't really have that much money to spend, but I knew these were going to work great, just based off of other things I've heard about them, which are door hangers, guys. Door hangers. And as you can see, it's just got a basic list right here of the services, Howie's Lawn Care, who to call, or the number to call, and a few pictures on the front and back, free estimates. Guys, on these I get about a 1 to 2% return, okay? Now that seems like not much, but when you put 1,000 out at 2 or at 10 calls per 1,000, okay, these cost about $250 for 1,000 of them at my local printer and design place where I get these from. Okay, so you know, if we're averaging $250 a job for those smaller jobs is the minimum of what we usually charge for anything small. So 10 times 250 is $2,500. So off of $250, we made $2,500. So these are really great. I highly recommend, and I have them for different seasons. So this first one I showed you here is for all the time, kind of spring, summer, late summer. These work great. I love putting these up. Now the only downside is, yes, you do have time in putting these up, and if you have an employee, that obviously always helps, but you can go out solo, put a bunch of these up, hit up one community and just stay in there all day and just go around and put up these door hangers. It works great, guys. I highly recommend it. $250 for 1,000 of these, okay? You can't go wrong with that, and especially if you're getting that weekly mowing customer, you're getting money every week, and if you keep holding that customer for the years to come, off of one postcard, you got, you know, say the next 10 years at a 30 to however much you're paying or charging per lawn, you know, and obviously every year, you know, every couple of years you want to up your price because everything goes up every year. So we need to be making more money every year off that customer. But guys, these are great. Highly recommend these. And this is the spring and fall, or spring and summer kind of door hanger. Now this next one is just a specifically fall one. So guys, this is just fall, and if you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's some leaves in the background, a few pictures, aerator, because we are getting into aeration heavily this year. I'm gonna go really hard on it and try and get as many customers as I can get. Aeration is really actually something I've come to enjoy, so I'm really hoping to grow in that side of things. But then on the back, just a few more fall leaves on the ground, and then this one is actually a picture of my employee, and he is blowing leaves, so it kind of gives that fall vibe to it. And we're gonna start going crazy on these come fall, and hope to get obviously a lot more cleanups for fall leaves and spring or fall cutbacks, you know, pruning perennials and that sort of thing. So I'm really excited to try these out. And then the last door hanger, this is actually from Lawn Care Media, I believe, Mike Andes. This is his instant quote for mowing. Now, I wish I just went ahead and made up my own design, because guys, I think this was about $70 for the actual design, then going to Vistaprint, because that's the people who actually print that out. For 250 of these, it was around $100, so it was a lot more expensive than my door hangers that I buy from my local provider. But as you can tell, you know, if you haven't seen these weekly, bi-weekly, we don't really do any bi-weekly, so I usually charge about triple if they want bi-weekly, because I'm not really interested in coming every other week. I want same consistent customers every week for my lawn mowing. And then it just has a section for notes and a spot for them to write their name, address, phone, and then they'll take a picture of the back here and email it to us, and that's how we would get them on the list. Haven't used these yet, but I'm super excited to try these out in the next spring, and I'm really excited to see how these work out. But like I said, I kind of wish I just went to my local provider, because I already kind of got the idea of how these were made, and I kind of wish I just went and said, hey, can we kind of make something similar to this? And for $250, I could have got 1,000 of these. So that's why I say just kind of make one on your own. Sorry, Mike Andes, these are great, but guys, if you have someone that locally that can design these for you, these door hangers up for you, just go with them. You'll save your money and get more quantity. All right, guys, so the last and final thing for this video, the fourth method that has actually done the best for me, which are EDM cards, okay, every door direct mail. Okay, now the thing about these is I like getting these in the spring because, well, that's when we're looking for work, right? Early spring. So, I try to send these out about late March, second to last week of March, when people are really starting to think about, hey, we need someone to mow our lawn, or hey, we should really get those flower beds mulched this year again. I wonder who we should call. We don't really want to do it anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this year I bought 5,000 of these. The year before I bought 2,500. And so for 5,000, the only numbers I can remember, sorry, but are this year. But it cost me around $1,800 for the actual postcard for 5,000 of these. And then for the stamp. Okay, the stamp was actually the most expensive part. It was around $900, and it was $800 for the actual card. So guys, this is pretty much the same as the door hanger. Shows a simple list of the services we provide, the name, the phone number, who to call. This is all you got, okay? I like doing these because you can specifically select the routes you want through the USPS postage service, sorry. You go in there and you select your routes and you send that to the person that you are getting these made from, and the company that I buy from gets the stamps for me, so that's always nice as well. But they personally select the routes that I send them the route number, and they go ahead and put that on the back here so the place knows exactly where to send these to. So again, on these I get about a 1% to 2% return. So off 5,000, I can't do the math. Okay, you guys can do the math on your own if you want. But that is a pretty good return, okay? I've gotten a bunch of big jobs off these, okay? Last year, I sent the same cards out, and I did 2,500 cards, okay? And I sent these out to my local area. It was a lot cheaper, obviously, for 2,500. It was probably half the price, okay? But off one of these postcards, I landed a $2,000 recurring flower bed maintenance job, mulch service kind of thing. So we did that last year, landed that job for $2,000, and then we have done it ever since. Okay, so off that one postcard, off the $800 we might have spent, we got a huge job, one-time job per year of $2,000. So that's really great, and that just shows how well these work, because they were looking for someone, they didn't know who to call, but they got one of these in the mail, and they knew exactly who to call. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. These are, like I said, the 4 proven strategies to grow a lawn care business from 0 to a 6-figure business in 2 years. Guys, and once again, I cannot say this enough. The best way to grow your business, Facebook. Okay, go out there and just start hustling. Okay, Facebook's free, cheap, it's easy. Anyone can use it. Please just go get a Facebook page. You should already have a Facebook page if you are starting out your lawn care business. Guys, it's the best way to go starting out, and you don't really have that much money to spend on, the door hangers, the every door direct mail, or the yard signs. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have learned something here today, and I hope you guys take these strategies and implement them in your business if you haven't already. And I hope you guys get to that 6-figure mark faster than I got to mine. We'll see you guys.